Hi, this is Zach from Mercury Works. I want to briefly show you how to shoot classic Polaroid 600 film on a large format camera using any lens you like. Standard Polaroid cameras have fixed lenses that generally aren't very good and don't give you many creative choices. There are more choices out there for Instax film, but Instax film doesn't have the dreamy look of Polaroid film. And equally importantly, it doesn't have the iconic big square format that we all love. Instax Square is much smaller than Polaroid 600 and looks quite different. So while I love Instax film, Polaroid remains the best choice for the classic vintage look. Okay, so how do you shoot Polaroid film on a versatile camera with lots of lens choices? The easiest way is with the Mercury Polaroid 600 back. This back has a classic Graph-Lock 4.5 mount, sometimes called the International mount. This is the standard mount for 4x5 large format cameras. To mount the back to the camera, just pop it on and lock it in place. The main thing to know is that this back moves your film plane back by 40 millimeters. So you need a camera that can adjust its front spacing. With a bellows camera, just move the front standard back by 40 millimeters. And here you can get a second set of infinity stops and just add them in that position if you want to make this really fast and easy. If using a Mercury Universal, just remove 40 millimeters of front spacing. For wider lenses, you might need a pancake version of the camera. If your camera has a built-in rangefinder, it'll work normally. There's no need to recalibrate anything. You can compose with a viewfinder if shooting handheld, but you have another option for even more precise focusing and framing if you're shooting on a tripod: a ground glass back. This is optional, but a great way to shoot for a slower, more deliberate method. Mercury Works makes a matching ground glass back that gives you the exact framing and focus. This is also a Graph-Lock 4.5 back, so you just mount it in place of the Polaroid back to set up your shot, then pop it off and replace it with the Polaroid back to expose your photo. When doing that, operation is incredibly easy. Just pop on the back, open the dark slide, and note here that it opens by pulling it down, so there's much less chance of stray light getting in. Expose your shot, then long press the eject button. The film will be automatically processed and ejected. Place it in a bag or other dark place while it fully develops. The standard back uses an internal lithium-ion battery and is recharged via a special USB cable. Note that the back has a fairly high self-discharge rate, so remember to charge it before each shoot. But we do have another version that has been completely rewired to run on 5 AA batteries. It's a bit bulkier and you have to hold down a button until the film is completely ejected. It's also more expensive as it's very labor intensive to make these. However, this version appeals to folks who don't trust a rechargeable battery. As long as you have batteries on you, this version is 100% reliable even in remote locations. To use this version, you expose your shot as usual, but there's no standard eject button. Instead, press and hold the green button until the film fully ejects and you hear the eject mechanism spring back to its initial position. Just like that. So now I'll go out and quickly demonstrate it in a real situation. I'll use this Mercury Universal camera with a classic 180mm portrait lens. I'm shooting an expressionistic shot that could never be created with a standard Polaroid camera. A fully backlit shot where the light flows through our model's dress and hits us with a radiant blast of light. And there it is. That's all there is to it. I hope this makes it easier to get out there and shoot creative Polaroids with manual cameras and exciting lenses. Let us know what you shoot.